Where's that? Oh, man. Boom. There we go. We straight. Oh, hot in the mud, boy. I don't cap. No, you're not finna do that. Excuse me, my bad. It's a lot going on. But anyways, what y'all doing, man? Hope y'all doing good. You know, we back at it again. Just got off work this time. It's actually 4th of July, so yeah, if that gives y'all any kind of like, I don't know, background as to what's going on in life right now. So the gyms are like closed, like the one that I go to, so I gotta kind of figure something else out. But just got off work, you know what I'm saying, and figured I'd give y'all a little something, you know. And my bad. But yeah, man, I'm feeling a little down, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little tired, I'm a little exhausted just from the work week and, you know, working out and everything. But kind of wanted to share something with y'all, and you know, a little nugget. But for today, the word of the day is smiling through the suffering. Now, y'all might say, yeah, you hear that all the time. Embrace the pain, smile through the suffering. You know, it'll be okay. Like, I mean, I'm not here to just beat a dead horse, bro. Like, we all get it. Like, we've heard that same message like a bunch of times. But I really started to do an inventory of myself. And I really looked at how I looked in my life. And it's kind of weird that that saying and that mantra wasn't really being practiced. Now, hear me out. Just because I go to work and I work, you know, 55 hours, or I work 50 hours, or, you know, I'm pushing through and I'm doing 2 hours in the gym every day, and like, these are all things that can be vouched. These are all things that I'm doing, and it's suffering, and I do it, you know, pretty consistently. But I never really thought that having a great attitude while doing it was important. And what I'm starting to realize is that, man, I wasn't embracing it. Like, anytime somebody would see me, anytime somebody would see me, it'd be like, how you feeling? Tired. Bro, I'm tired, bro. Oh, dang, man, it's another day, man. You know what I'm saying? Then I started to realize that a lot of my coworkers, a lot of people that was around, everything that they said, negative. Like, I complain a lot. And it's not like it's not that it isn't hard. That's not what it is. But I just notice it so much, and I think that it affects my overall desire and my performance in those settings, right? So, put it to you like this. I think that the embracing of the pain has to be done on a micro level as well. A lot of people do it at a macro level. Everybody kind of does it at a macro level. If you want to pay your bills, you got to go to work. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do any of these things, there's things that you have to do. And a lot of the times, I feel like that's what gets preached. It's like, oh, just do it because you have to do it. But what I'm trying to come across is, no, learn to enjoy what you're doing. Because ultimately, that joy and that enjoyment of the task will allow for you to understand what it is that you're doing. It'll allow for you to gain new understanding and insight. And what I'm starting to notice about the pain was, like I told you, I do abs. Like, abs was like the worst thing. Oh, and I got a pro tip for anybody that does abs when they go to the gym, right? Bro, if you're doing abs, do it as soon as you get there. Don't do it like at the end of the workout, because if you do it at the end of the workout, gang, I promise you, you're not gonna want to do it no more. Just unless you just want to mentally challenge yourself, go for it. But the only time that I see people do it and they never do it is because they always wait to the end. So when you first get to the gym, do abs, I promise you. But that's back to the topic. Anytime that I would do abs, it would hurt. I would hate it. It was all mental though. wasn't like terrible pain. It wasn't like, like this is just the most excruciating thing. It was just more so like I didn't really feel like doing it. My legs were hurt, my hips were hurt real bad. And it's like, dang, bro, like I really do not feel like doing this. But once there was a certain level of, I guess you could say, once I was able to kind of adjust and I was able to hold my legs up and I was able to kind of like, what's the word? Grow accustomed to the pain, I started to crave it more, because in those moments when it was really hurting, I knew that I was getting better. And like maybe 2 or 3 weeks would pass and then I'd be better at it. And it's like, dang, like I'm really good at this exercise. Like I can do this with no trouble now, right? And then you start feeling comfortable, you're just chilling. But then what I started to realize was that I would go harder because I wanted to reclaim that same pain, because I knew that it was gonna make me better in the end. And it helped me to develop an understanding. So I'm saying all that to say, it wasn't the fact that I was just doing it. Nah, doing it ain't gonna get it done, bro. That's a weird way of saying that, but seriously, just doing it is not gonna get it done. You have to do it with intention and trying to learn and understand what it is that you're actually doing. You know what I mean? So when you go to work and you work those extra hours, you have to think about on a deeper level, okay, not only am I just grinding for more money, but maybe I'm also grinding and I'm keeping a positive attitude so that when my next opportunity comes and I face frustration or I face, whatever adversity that is there, I know how to handle it emotionally. Because I feel like on the inside, most of us just kind of collapse internally before we let anything externally really affect our lives. It's all happening internally. The turmoil is all in here. You know what I mean? Like there are things that we can go through that somebody else might not have ever been through, and we can tell them, hey, this is pretty easy once you get the context. Like once you know what's going on, man, it ain't even all that. You feel me? So I guess what I'm saying to you is take every day and take all the struggles and the obstacles that you're going through and not only push through them, but do your best to try and see where you can benefit internally, where you can benefit emotionally, where you can benefit spiritually. Because outside of the physical, those will be the things that will last the longest. That's what'll take you all the way into eternity. It's those things. You know what I mean? So, hey, I ain't gotta say it. I ain't gotta keep saying it. I want you to win. You gon' win. Cause we gonna do this together. We gon' win, bro. I promise you. There's just too many gems out here. There's too many things out in this world, and there's too many people out here trying to conquer something, and too many minds that can come together for this not to work, for what we're doing and for what I'm doing and for the visions that we all have, for it not to work, bro. It's gonna work, and I need you to know that. I need you to look yourself in the mirror every day and know that. And know that when it does, not only will you have what you want, but you will be who you need to be. So, I promise you, man. That's all I got for real. But above all else, I want you to prosper as your soul prospers. That's all I got.